Do you think this will be sustainable? Do you think Saudi is going to be better off in 10 years than what it was 10 years ago?
I kind of cringe a little bit when I talk about MBS as a reformer, because there's no society in which only one guy knows what's going on. It's just one guy who's smart and everybody else has to just follow him. This just doesn't make sense. Saudis are smart. There are lots of very smart and educated Saudis who know what's good for their country. MBS basically took the Dubai plan, the Dubai print, the Dubai basically blueprint. But let's talk, for example, about Neom. So he wants to create a new city, but he creates the city literally in the middle of the desert where there's no existing infrastructure. It is not integrated with any population centers, so people have to move there. It's not exactly between Riyadh and another big city, for example, so it becomes accessible. And he bases this whole thing about this fantastical real estate development. The same again, the Dubai blueprint. Neom is very expensive, and I don't think, even if this, I don't know if I call it utopian or dystopian. It's more dystopian than utopian. And many architects and many city planners told you that it can't be done. Like, you can't really build a line-shaped city. A lot of this is basically, sorry to say this, but bullshit. And when you sell it to like Western contractors and Western companies and Western, consultants, then they're going to take your money. Like, they're not going to say, "Hey, this doesn't work." They don't care. They're just going to take your money. And then when the whole project fails, they say, "Yeah, I just took my money." My problem here is that this money is going into a failed project where it could have gone into something that could actually work. I mean, it's true, for example, that we have to rely less on fossil fuels, but then there are technologies that we can invest, that at least we can try to invest into. There's, like, for example, material science, for example, graphene technology. There is the idea, for example, of converting the oil into hydrogen. Like basically refined oil into hydrogen, and then, or even ammonia, which can be used like multiple uses. There's investment in urban planning, for example. How do you actually build an efficient city in the desert that is sustainable and livable, etc.? By pouring so much money into this one project, I'm afraid that so much cash is going here that could have gone into other projects that could actually help make Saudi Arabia, not only Saudi Arabia, but really the Arab region, much more sustainable, much more livable, much more powerful in the coming decades.